guys, this is Lovin Meets with Mr. Golden Visa. He was back in the hot seat answering all of your business setup questions, and he dropped some very interesting developments in the Golden Visa agenda.
Well, maybe it's a sign for you to get a Golden Visa. So don't forget to subscribe to the Lovin Meets podcast wherever you get your podcasts from. And as always, don't forget to enjoy.
60% plus getting approved. So even the category of where you must be an executive level is kind of being ignored at the moment. On a managerial title on your visa as well, you can get a golden visa. So there are a lot of more updates coming up, and we will keep coming and giving you more.
So interesting. And just for people who weren't with us last week, can you just, why do we call you Mr. Golden Visa? Why are you the expert? Can you just give us give the audience a bit of an insight as to who you are and what you do?
Well, I just represent a team of 200 plus people. It's the Golden Visa is actually done by a team of almost 20 people from our office. They're all experts. I just represent them. That's why they call me Mr. Golden Visa, but however, it's the team who's doing all the work. I will still, again, go through the categories. Mainly, there are three major ones. First, if you own a property worth 2 million and above, and you do not even need to have a down payment of 1 million anymore, even with a basic down payment, as long as you have got the sales purchase agreement from the developer and the paid invoice for the down payment, you are eligible for a Golden Visa. The second one, if you're salaried, you get 30,000 dirham or above, you are eligible for a Golden Visa. The third one is more on the investment side. If you've got a 2 million dirham bond with the bank or a fixed deposit, you do get a Golden Visa.
There you go.
That is very interesting.
So this is very basic, yes.
Well, aside from the Golden Visa, what other services does the Decisive Soul actually offer?
Well, Decisive Zone started mainly to help companies being formed in Dubai. So when I started my first business, it took me almost 40 days to figure out which jurisdiction should I go for. Shall I go for a mainland? Shall I go for a free zone? Shall I do a LLC? So there are a lot of details involved in this. That's where we have each company we set up, people do not realize, but we have got expertise of 12 to 15 people that gets involved in setting up one license to doing all the work. So that's where we are able to consult people. What activities do they need? Which jurisdiction they need to go for? Should they go for sole proprietorship, mainland company, free zone, partnership, or a limited liability company? So there are a lot of details involved in this.
There are a lot of details, but sometimes I look at places like Decisive Zone and I'm thinking I could do it, but maybe money's the obstacle. But what is the criteria that would stop me? Like, what are the restrictions when setting up a business in Dubai?
Well, restrictions, I really wouldn't say there are much restrictions other than the few compliance restriction for a few nationalities, which is worldwide, which we cannot ignore. Other than this, Dubai has opened up for all the different activities you can think of, from cryptocurrency to blockchain to trading in financial assets. Everything is open up in Dubai. Now there are, I think, more than 2,500 activities available in between all the free zones and mainland. Now, ideally, I must say that we are offering free consultancy to anyone who has got even an idea to set up a business, who has got an idea but they don't know where to start. We are doing free consultancy. We do not charge anything on top of what the free zones are charging. So we actually welcome people to just come take help from us. And if they find fit on their pricing, then only they go for it. Mm-hmm. So we are open to everyone to come and just take a consultancy. Just give us a call and take a consultancy.
Well, I think my next question to you is, I'm sure a lot of people are asking the question, is if you can break down the steps of how to set up a business.
Oh, definitely. First thing, we have to understand what business are you thinking of. Let's say you have got a passion of opening a beauty salon one day. As long as you are aware of what you want to set up, we help you to identify what is your activity that you must select on your license. Based on the activity and based on your business, we then suggest whether you should do a mainland or a free zone company formation. Now, after that, we help you depending on how many partners are involved. Is it only individual? We guide you whether you should do sole proprietorship, partnership, LLC, or a free zone. Then we help you with all the documentation, which is very basic, initial stage, where your passport, your picture, if you have an HRE, it is required. Otherwise, we can assist you with that, and we do the form fill up, and we get you the license.
How interesting to be on the other side of it, because we always speak about how the East is the new West. People are coming here to build their dreams. Like, forget America. Like, if you want to make your fortune, you're coming to Dubai to do it. So you must be on the receiving end of the wildest business ideas. Like, can you give us like some examples of like what's past your door? Or are you just thinking like this guy is going to be a millionaire, or they've got no hope?
Look, Decisive Zone was established 5 years ago, and we still do have so many of clients who started 5 years ago just from an idea, and they today run more than $50 million, $100 million company.
Wow.
And we run their books. We manage their accounting and bookkeeping, so we are aware of how businesses are growing, and this makes me feel so happy to see when they start just with an idea and they took the first step of just coming and asking question, how do we start? With our guidance, we help so many companies, and I feel so proud of our team that they guide them what is the right structure to be in place. Because of corporate tax coming in, VAT started in 2018, there are so many changes, so many moving parts. That's why we have built a team with us that we help you, we hold your hand to manage everything, where you focus only on how you can make money, which is doing your business. So we help you not only at this time of setup, we help you throughout the journey until you want to run your business. So yes.
Well, if let's say Casey and I came up to you right now with a genius business idea,
give me the idea.
and we are asking Decisive Zone to help us, how can Decisive Zone actually help us with our business idea, which can be applied to everyone, by the way?
We're going to do a costume store. Met Gala Dubai themed, and people come and they rent costumes for us, and we'll host parties. And
nice.
Glamorous. I like the idea. I like it. Yeah.
And there'll be like ice cream and I don't know. What's our business plan?
I like that idea.
We need the help.
We need help.
Okay, we're renting. We're going to buy designer dresses, and we're going to rent them out to people at a cheaper cost.
Creating a boutique, basically. That's what it is. We have done so many of the boutiques on Jumeirah Road, Al Wasl Road. We have assisted so many of them. Basically, first thing, we guide you what activity you need, which is a boutique or a retail space. Now, based on that, we can even help you with getting a boutique in certain areas in Dubai. That's your second step. Third step, we understand, now you both are partners, and we understand that you are setting up in Dubai mainland because you will sell your clothes or you will rent it out to people who's living in Dubai. So you do need a mainland license. So after this, we will need a certain documents, which is your basic passport, visa. If you have a visa, your pictures and your HRE, and then we prepare the documents and we go to the authorities and we get you the license. Now, ideally, a mainland license within 24 hours we can get you. Yes.
So it's basically business set up from A to Z. Question, do you need to be a resident? Because I can imagine people here might think, I've got family in Ireland, maybe they want to start a business here. What comes first, the chicken or the egg? How do you get your Emirates ID in line with starting business?
No, you do not need to be a resident in UAE. That's how all the investors or the business people coming from abroad, they come here, they come first to us. We guide them where to start, what business they need. Once we get them the license, on their license, we get them the visa, whether it's investor or a general manager. So you must not be a resident of UAE to get your trade license.
Okay, interesting.
Well, can you share interesting business ideas that have come across your path?
Well, today's date, a lot have changed in Gen Z, to be honest. In last 2 years, how much we have got inquiries on the blockchain and crypto-related activities, it is very interesting. Dubai it is very critical area because a lot of banks are not accepting the crypto activities. However, there are ways around it. which is a blockchain. As long as you're not trading with people's money, you have got an idea of blockchain, you want to start a coin, you have got an idea to create something based on the IT side of the blockchain, Dubai is welcoming them. Now they have created an authority called VARA, which does the approval for this blockchain related activities, and we help them set up everything from A to Z.
Right before we started the official show, but Instagram, you guys were with us. You kind of teased the fact that there might be some updates coming in terms of Golden Visa. Can you share them with us now?
It is not announced, so this is just something we have got information from our own sources. But Dubai is going to make it much more, I wouldn't say easier. They will actually allow more people who are able to get Golden Visa in terms of, let's say, you may not need a degree anymore. This is not announced yet, so this stays here in media. But
someone tell them we're live.
Dubai is becoming much more relaxing because they are attracting investors from abroad to come in bulk, and they want to set up.
So what we're saying in a subtle way is the Golden Visa laws are potentially becoming more relaxed.
Correct. Yes.
Interesting.
Which is honestly very cool. So do you think, so like let's say Casey and I want to apply for a Golden Visa now.
Yes.
All right. Is it more relaxed than what you said last time?
Yes, it is getting more relaxed.
Okay.
We did some setup in last 1 week, which I was not aware that we could do, and they got approved. So yes, it is becoming more relaxed. The first change which we felt in last 1 month, which has happened, is the degree certificate must not be required. Even if you have got diploma, we can go through the ministry, get a special approval done, and it is possible now.
It's very interesting how things could change kind of quietly, and an announcement may not come, but you could still maybe have the consultation, put forward your documents, and you never know.
Yeah, well, Dubai is updating their system every day. That's why our team always doing their research to stay up to date and then update our clients. So that helps people to know up-to-date knowledge from us rather than just from the authority, because everything is not announced in public, right?
So there's so many comments and questions coming through on the live, and we unfortunately don't have time to run through them all because we've come to the end of the show.
Drop me a message.
So if you're watching on Instagram right now and your question has not been answered, how can they get in touch?
They can get in touch with Decisive Zone on Instagram, decisivezone.ae, or they can go through my Instagram as well, IMDP007.
Brilliant. Thank you as always for delivering some insightful information that I know we could all use. That brings us to the end of the show. Farah, thank you so much for being here. And thank you again, Mr. Golden Visa. We'll see you tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Oh.